There's always new things, and every city is different because the different culture, the different mobility issues. So how did you choose the city to launch in, and why did you choose that city? What were the criteria?
Yeah, really good question. So we thought it was strange that everyone was just starting in the big cities like Berlin, Barcelona, Rome, Paris, Amsterdam. And we said, of course, if you put it in an Excel and you would see the density of people living there, of course you will get to, for example, Amsterdam, but there are also 20 operators. You have perfect public transport. You can call an Uber, which is there within 2 minutes. So we said, why shouldn't we focus also on smaller cities where you cannot call an Uber? The public transport is not that good, sometimes even not available during the night. Not many operators can operate there because the costs are too high. And you really need to have a cost-effective operations, making sure you can operate there. So we said we want also to go to the smaller cities. So we started in Eindhoven, which is for the Netherlands still a large city. But if you put it to other countries, it's quite small. So around 200,000 people are living there. And we said we are going to do Eindhoven, but we're going to focus on a full region. So right now, we're not in Eindhoven. And I can call 5, 6 or 7 cities around that you never heard of, but we're also active. Because people really appreciate it, that not only in the city center where the space is very limited, but also the spaces around that you have electric mopeds, because then you can really make a change that people don't take their cars, but just using a moped for a full ride. Because why should you take a car if you live a village next to it? To take a car to the city center and then take a moped, that's not convenient.
Yeah. Exactly. Actually, I asked this question because, I did research about go sharing, right? And from my impression, it seemed as if you started with smaller cities and you became well known there, and you started to surround the bigger cities where the competitors are operating. And when you launch in those bigger cities, obviously everybody around it already knows about go sharing, right? So then it's easier to already have loyalty because people already know the branding. They see the green color. Because when I was looking at go sharing, I saw that they were coming up in smaller cities, and all of a sudden they were everywhere. It's like I missed something in between because you all of a sudden you were in so many cities, right?